Hey guys, gals, yeah right, like any girls that actually watch this shit. I'm here to monkey around with my Everest 10 a little bit here today. Just took it out of the box yesterday morning, got my first run in with it. You may or may not have seen the video. And the camera's shaking, that's not gonna work. Fuck me. Let's try it again. Alright, let's try this again. God damn it. Hey guys, alright, I'm sitting down here with my Red Cat Racing Everest 10. The super cheap crawler I just picked up the other day. You may or may not have seen the running video. And if you did see it, you probably noticed or heard me bitching about that the steering is horrible on this thing. And I went to the forums over on rccrawler.net and I saw a simple mod. There's like a bump stop on the front of the steering blocks that mechanically really limits the steering. I was hoping it was a servo or just the wheels being bad offset or something. Well, of course, it's a design flaw. Well, we're going to zip the wheels off. See what we can do with this thing. And while I got the front wheels off, I think I'm going to take the foams out of the front or open them up and modify them maybe. They're not very stiff, but these tires just aren't working. Oh, bear with me, I'm a little camera shy. I feel like I'm standing right in front of all you guys doing this. I'm sure that'll go away with time. By the way, kids, don't ever work on your RC car with a battery in it. Do as I say, not as I do. All that. Yep. Plastic hexes. It's not surprising. Wheels are off. Are we still on? Hate taking apart cheap bead locks. Seems like the screws are always stripped on them. Or at least some of them. So far they feel pretty good. Try to fast forward through this part because it's got to be boring as hell to sit there and watch me do it. Sorry, the lighting in here kind of sucks. I don't plan on doing videos in my dining room table, but my shop is a complete disaster area. Hopefully I can get them apart with, nope, that ain't gonna happen. I gotta take both sides apart. Guess that's why they call them bead locks. The tires don't feel that bad, and the foams feel pretty soft too, but they just don't work. I think when it comes right down to it, it's just the tires are too wide. It makes too much surface area, and they don't dig enough. Probably gonna end up investing in new tires for this thing. Yeah, I'm talking to myself. I do this when my lady's not home because I feel like a retard. But maybe I am. But that's neither here nor there. What you see here is it's good to have a nice white mat or something to work on. It makes the screws so much easier to find. I use blueprint paper because I had access to a bunch of it. Wouldn't recommend buying this stuff to use for this. But if you have a crap load of it and don't really have any use for it, why not? And there it is. Ah, it's even kind of pink. Wonderful. Pretty soft foam. Not soft enough. I'm going to try running without the foams for now. And if the tires are too squishy that way, I'll come back and I'll do V-cuts in the foam just to really soften them up. That's my idea anyways. And hey, why wouldn't it work? Oh, the fun part is trying to line the first hole back up. After the first one, it's easy. So they tell me. Don't mind the sniffling, I got a cold. Welcome to New York in January, February. They would probably be outside running something right now. But it's raining like hell. So here I sit at my dining room table with all you nice people. All 2 or 3 of you that'll probably actually sit through this. It's almost going too easy. Now I don't know if it's necessary, but when I put these back on, I do it kind of like you're supposed to do the lug nuts on a car. You go opposite from one to the other, just to apply even pressure, and I don't crank them all the way down. I just turn them until they get stiff, and then I'll go around later and snug them all. I'm sure it makes absolutely no difference to the performance of them. Probably end up taking the foams out of the back too. Squishy. Might be too squishy. If I do modify the foams and put them back in, I'll probably put some sticky wheel weights in there too. It really needs a little more weight down low. You might notice on the run video it seems to tip over just a little easier than it should. The bead locks are plastic, by the way. They look like metal, but they are not. They wouldn't really expect them to be on a $135 crawler. Easy enough to get new wheels for it, though. Hopefully my camera hasn't died yet. The red light's still on, so I think you can still see me and hear me. Oh my god, why am I not using this power screwdriver for this? Anyway, these hex drivers that I'm using, I only have 2 of them because I ordered them from McMaster-Carr. They're not RC specific tools, but I figured I'd give them a try. They're not super cheap, but they're not real high-end expensive either. They've worked really good. I think they're like $6 or $7 a piece. You can order them in the set, but I didn't want to lay out $50, $60 for a whole set and have them turn out to be a piece of shit. So far, I'm real happy with those. Super squishy. Uh-oh, I think I'm about to get photobombed by a cat. Nope, she's gonna lay down. Uh-oh. There must be a hole with no screw in it somewhere. Oh, there it is. Fucking idiot. You fucking idiot. My own fault. I'm a little over 40 years old, and I probably should be wearing some kind of reading glasses or something when I'm doing this up close little work here. I just can't accept the fact that I'm an old fart and I need glasses, so I'm not going to do it. They won't go good with my beard. By the way, if you actually sat through this and you own one of these things and you know a couple tips and tricks, feel free to comment on it. I'll take information anywhere I get it. You probably have more to teach me than I can teach you. That's how this hobby works. Oh, it's a lot of screws. Been sitting in front of the camera about 10 minutes. I'll probably edit it down to be a 30-second video on how to take the foams out of your front tires. Because the other part that I need to do, I really need to take it down to the garage and get out my Dremel and grind them buck stops off them steering blocks. And I gotta bend the front link too, just a little bit. I'm gonna try to figure out how to do that without making it look woodchuck. I can't believe the cats are staying out of this. Usually they're nosy little bastards and gotta get involved in everything I try to do. Not that I'm complaining. Alright. There's another pink foam. God, they feel like a decent foam. I'm going to use them in other tires for something else down the road. Put this son of a bitch back together. There we go. Hey, they don't need your help with filming. Here it comes. Don't climb on the box. I don't need your help. Keep watching the clock. About 25 minutes I have to go to work. This is what I do in the morning before I even go to work. Every day I try to give myself an hour or so just to goof off and pretend it's real life before I have to go to the man. So it helps that my day doesn't start till 8:30. And kind of quiet in here. I might have to add some music to the video or something. This got to be fucking boring. I don't know how anyone would sit through watching this. Probably wasting my time filming it, but gotta start somewhere. I'll tell you, I'm impressed. This is a lot of screws. They're pretty small little screws, and took them all out, put them all back in, and none of them seem to have turned inside the thread. So there must be some decent plastic they made these wheels out of. I was doing this with something the other day, and the wheels just acted like they wanted to strip it instantly. I don't remember what it was. Oh, it was that Kyosho Sandmaster, I think. I don't know. There it is. No more foams in the front. Pretty quick and easy. I'd say that was about a one beer job. Now, do I want to put it back together and call it quits for now, or should I take it to the garage and work on them steering arms? If I turn my back on this, every little piece of hardware laying on this table is going to be gone. Because of my little friend that's sitting right there next to the camera that you can't see, but I can, and he's just waiting for me to turn my back. You little bastard, Hank. Did I lose a wheel nut all on my own? Nope, there it is. I don't need glasses. Okay, I'll put that back on. Something weird about this Everest 10. I think it's the only RC I can ever remember getting new in the box that did not come with any tools. I mean, everything comes with one of these little lug wrenches. Not this one. Not that it matters, because I probably have 30 of these stupid wrenches kicking around. It just struck me as odd that it would come without. Okay, the other one went on easy. Oh, come on. Don't be a bitch. Don't trip the threads. Okay. This kit comes with Phillips hardware throughout, it looks like, which is not surprising. As I take stuff off and fix and modify and all that, pretty much anything that's Phillips screw that I take out doesn't get put back in. They have an almost unlimited supply of hex hardware that usually replace with stainless or good hard alloy steel or something. Well, there's that.